not as much time for the overture today. Thank you, Sonic Adventure Music. I recently stumbled upon this and got some good vibes. Like, the game was good, but the music is... Yo, Inya. Thank you very much for the subscription. That feels strange. I'm literally waiting for them in a ads. Alex, is there an advertisement playing on my stream right now? Holy crap. Yeah, hell yeah. Let's go with the descriptions. The hell? I mean, I know what a hype train is, but I don't know what the... I don't have it yet, but it was like, hey, you're close. I'm like, I don't want to be close. I'm not ready for that. Turn this off. Alright. I hope I look presentable. We're about to find out. Hello. I am here, before I get into the explaining of how this game is going to work and show my 5e people how to play it and see if they enjoy it. I'm going to explain why we're doing this. If you will take a look in this corner right here, there is our hobby is currently on fire. There is a lot of controversy right now with Wizards of the Coast trying to change the open gaming license, which is basically the right that people have to make like tabletop role-playing games. And if they're able to change it, not only are they going to take a lot of money from a lot of people, but they also just have the right to use their content without asking. And that is not cool. So that is why I'm showing these 5e people, showing them a good time. Gonna show them Pathfinder, and hopefully I don't scare them off with the rules. Let's go. Hello, Ice Cream Boo. Let's go. Let us join them now. First, let me disable this because yes, there we go. Almost there.
What?
There we go.
Hey.
About to say.
Bonnie, what are you doing? Oh God, the custom background is so bad. Bonnie, what? I didn't tell you to put that there. You're right here. Like you're supposed to be like right here. Yeah. Bonnie, get out of here.
Bonnie, she's gonna go in the naughty girl corner.
Yeah, exactly. Bonnie, stop.
Bonnie.
Yeah.
Bonnie's so strong.
Bonnie, what are you doing?
Bonnie's hate is so strong it's evaporating in her own.
Correct. I am turning to dust right now. No.
No, turn off. No.
I don't feel so good, Mr. Stark.
Should have gone for
I
the
don't
head.
feel so good, Mr. Krabs.
Yes.
I'm going to
Feel it
turn that off
Mr.
now.
Krabs.
There we go.
Nice.
There we go.
Now it looks like your curtains are a giant pair of pants.
That's what they are.
Oh.
Yeah. Let me
Because
put
it's very
this.
tall.
Exactly. All right. Are you
You're-
guys
You're in fact in the basement of Little Nightmare 1.
right? Are you guys not using camera today?
Oh yeah, well,
Let me-
let me drop in.
Oh,
I
yeah,
don't
no, I
lie,
just need to
I'm
plug it in. Hold on.
Fair. I was gonna feel strange if no one else was on camera but me.
Where is it? I have lost my camera.
Where is
it? I have lost
Have
it.
you searched up your bum?
Yeah. Have you?
No, it's not
That's
there.
usually where it.
Oh, okay.
Not there. Right.
I feel
Where
that.
is it? Where the fuck did I put it?
Do you want me to ring it for you? Oh wait. is
How
that
would
a
that
phone?
work?
His video capture
Right,
device.
give me 2 seconds. I can't hear you, but I'm gonna try and find it.
Okay.
Okay. The funny thing is that sometimes I lose my glasses because I put there like anywhere else beside the place they're supposed to be.
Exactly,
Like
and
the
then you're
box.
like, where are you going to? Like, what are you going to do? Search for them? Your eyes don't work.
Yeah. And my boyfriend is like, should I ring them for you? And I'm like,
Oh, I see. In the
Should
mean.
have made you the new Velma.
Oh no. Speaking of controversies.
Uh-oh.
While Alex is looking for his stuff, Uh, oh, are you back?
Spaghetti.
No, go. Stop doing the thing. I
What?
am eating the spaghetti, so I do apologize if you see me duck down the camera because I'm eating
Louis, I'll
spaghetti.
eat your
That is
spaghetti in a minute.
A-okay.
Yum, yum.
Look at my hair. There's a spaghetti.
Yep. So we are going to be playing we're going to be playing a pretty simplified version of Pathfinder 2nd Edition today. I'm going to be showing you guys like some of the cool rules, but not making it so complicated. Like, you guys got to know all this stuff, and hopefully all will go well.
Don't worry, my
Can I add
character has
something?
emotional.
What would you like to say, Anya?
I didn't read anything.
That's ideal. Because
Reading?
if
Just
if you
reading?
guys did read stuff, then you guys might be scared off.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Uh,
He's hot.
The most important piece in a game master, because we don't say dungeon master around here anymore.
Yeah.
Game master.
We're
Dungeon
xenophobic
Master equals
now.
the
No.
The most important thing in a game master's like toolbox is you're allowed to just ignore rules if you don't like them, especially if they're not good for like your players. Like that's nothing against 2nd edition. It's got the rules are great. They're just a little complicated, so we're gonna ease into them.
I hate them.
Yeah.
They're terrible, I hate them.
Wait, Louis can read? I didn't even know that. Now,
I get the picture book.
Yeah.
don't worry, I haven't slept either. I can't read.
Nice. Funny you mentioned that because we're going to open with 2 of you in waking up in a tavern.
Oh, SPW, before you start,
Yeah.
our Discord screen has slightly gone off your stream.
Really? You're right.
Ooh,
Just before we start, I just
Don't
noticed.
worry,
Good
Louis is
call.
only hiding. Louis is just hiding.
I don't know why it did that.
in a tavern in this economy.
A tavern in this economy?
Tavern?
Social distance, guys.
Let's start with Alex. Would you like to tell us a little bit about your character and just the basics? You don't have to talk about like what's my heritage? What's my heritage feat? You don't gotta do that.
Pardon me.
Is your name an anagram?
No, my name is not an anagram. My name is
Aw.
Wish Tess. I am an elf detective, and I am looking to serve justice with a tinkling of the law.
Yeah. Law optional.
Tinkling
Justice,
of
yes.
Justice, yes. Book.
We will get to Inya's character later, but for now, Pope, would you like to tell us about your character?
Sure.
The
I have
mystery.
a
You are the mystery.
desert elf I made a little bit of backstory, not too much. I basically made him that his family was murdered by branch dragons, so he killed one of them, and now he has a bit of their power.
Nice. It's like Mega Man.
Oh.
And also, he has the most edgelord name I could give him.
Not the.
Of course it is.
Did you pick? Did you go with the name that I gave you?
You mean with the Z?
Yeah. That's not the most
Yeah.
edgelord. It's the most like cheesy nerdy name possible.
I know. That's why I think.
Put it in the Discord. I want to see how you spell it.
Oh yeah.
Change it on the Discord. I want to see how you spell it.
Right. I named him Zordlon Dragon Song.
Oh God.
So don't look away. He kills dragons.
Right. I'm cool, guys. Sure, Zordlon. So you two wake up in a tavern, and you kind of both in like a cold sweat, like you were just having a nightmare. And you wake up, and you're not familiar with this tavern that you're in. None of this, like, you don't remember falling asleep in here. Like, the temperature feels different. Everything feels different about this tavern. The only other person currently in the room is a small plant person. They're like a little like oversized coffee bean with like a little piranha plant arms and legs. And like
Birds
two.
get rations.
Emergency rations.
I poke it with a fork.
Hey, what are you doing? Are you two?
Oh, it talks.
Yeah, you guys don't remember me?
I don't know where I am.
Oh, I mean, you guys sound like you were having a pretty bad dream. Maybe that's got something to do with it?
Right?
Maybe?
What do you mean? I'm Zordon Dragons.
Well, at least you remember your name.
my-
That's good.
What? I'm sorry. Pause. What? Zordon?
Zordon.
Yeah, his name is Zordlon.
Can you change it
Okay.
on the Discord or?
Yeah, I've changed on Discord.
How could I ever forget a name like that?
Yeah, my name
No,
is
it's so,
my
it's
name
so
is
easy to see it.
Beatley.
Beatley.
Beansley.
Alright, I kneel down to Beatley.
Oh,
That's more
Beansley.
good.
Yeah,
Beans.
I'm a coffee bean.
That's what you want.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's what's your name again? Beanley?
Yeah, it's like Bentley but with an A.
Oh, wait, what? With a K?
An A.
Oh, Beanley.
Yeah.
Beanley.
Beansley.
That's your name now. Sing coffee songs.
and your name is Wish, right?
I am Wish.
Yeah. See, I know you guys.
How do you know us?
Did
You guys-
get that armor from Wish?
All right, Zordon.
You guys are my
You sound like
adventuring
a Power
buddies.
Ranger.
We were coming to Absalom to deal with like an evil group of goblins.
I mean, that sounds about right.
Yeah, come on, let's get down to the tavern and we'll talk it out. As you guys leave the tavern, you find all the possessions that you guys used to have, and when you go down to the tavern, Beatley explains that you guys are in a town called Absalom, which is kind of like the big if this setting had like a central city, like this is it. This place is huge, and there's all kinds of different creatures, including Beatley, which is a ancestry, which certain other systems would call the creature's race. This is a leshy, a kind of plant creature.
Is he a coffee
Okay.
bean?
He is a coffee
like,
bean
chip-
leshy.
Can we just
So-
chip off certain parts of his body to reuse? So they just go back.
Let's not.
Let's not.
Let's not. The Zordon power.
Zordon.
Okay, no,
.com.
I'm. You're this close to being called Gordon.
Yeah, you guys were having a bad dream about like disadvantage and like proficiency times per long rest. I don't know what you are on
I really
about.
just like it. I was a dragonborn.
I
I
was
hate dragons.
I was a. What's a mud kit?
That's awful.
So you guys like sit down at one of the tables in this tavern. It's a pretty typical fare. There's a pretty surly looking dwarf passing out drinks at the bar. There is a tiefling bard that is strumming a lute, like a fantasy guitar, at the counter, or at the small stage. And a group of roguish-looking types are throwing knives at a dartboard. Luckily, there's no person's face, so that's probably fine.
Oh, they're not playing it right.
I'm playing it right.
You need someone's face.
Throw my spear to the dartboard.
You're gonna throw.
Jesus.
Oh God.
Oh, God.
Well, it sounds like a good time to start trying out some rules. You should be pretty familiar with this one. It's an attack roll. You will find it on your Path Builder 2nd Edition app, either on desktop or on the other thing, which is on phone apps. And I should.
Yeah.
Oh, luckily I can just see the command screen on the stream preview, so all's good.
You want me to roll for this?
Yep.
On the commands?
Yep, just a d20 plus whatever your attack bonus is.
Ow.
Ooh.
Ow.
Turns
Whoa.
out spears aren't very good at dartboard.
Oh shit! I impaled one of Oh,
I could have told you that.
You luckily did not impale anybody, but you did hit the wall nearby and knock over some glasses.
Can I show off and throw my dagger?
Absolutely. Let's get an attack roll from you.
I just want to be like, this is how you do it, and throw it.
Yeah.
Like, look at me go. I'm clearly better. Or I missed like horrendously.
+7. That was a +7 too.
Right.
Oh, I have rolled that wrong. Nothing happened. No, nothing happened.
Right.
Sneeze, MrWish.com.
Quick, flood the command chat with stuff to get rid of that nasty letter B on there.
Oh, so you
18.
So you're not 100% Wish.com, are you, Mr. Wish?
Mister?
Or Mrs.?
Excuse me.
Oh, I can't
Excuse
tell.
me. You can't tell gender. I am a starling woman. Thank you very much.
Really?
Get your
Oh.
eyes checked, young man. Thing. I don't know what you are.
Yeah, they all die the same.
You do expertly nail the middle of the dartboard, which is enough to keep the other rogues from, like, you know, trying to start anything with your barbarian friend, acquaintance.
I don't know what he is.
Buddy.
And
I'm still getting over the coffee bean.
come on, let's sit down and let's talk out our plan here.
I pull my dagger out from the dartboard.
So
Guys, you're gonna let me try again, right?
no, you're not allowed.
No.
So you guys sit down and Beatley starts to talk about the plan, but he's like, "Oh wait, hold on. We gotta wait for the other person that I recruited for our little adventuring group. They should be here. They should be here soon." And speaking of which, Inya, would you like to describe your character?
Yes. I'm actually in my human form. So you see a very flowy, very long woman. Totally pink with paint everywhere. She's like, hey.
There you are.
Hello.
What was your character's name again?
Dean Skipper.
That's right. Dean. That was Dean, like D-E-E-N?
D-I-N.
D-I-N. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
There you are, Din. So, and as far as your character knows, nothing's different. You're used to the Pathfinder world. Everything's normal.
Hi.
Hello.
This is
Lady.
this is Din. She's going to help out with our little mission here.
Oh.
So,
Nice to meet you.
The pleasure is mine.
So, here's the situation. This evil organization is trying to outlaw the creation of new adventuring groups unless they like sign to be a part of their evil guild. They're making this like thing to sign. They call it the Ostentatious Guild League. We know that evil guild have a secret base here in Absalom. We just don't know where. So we're being commissioned by the Pathfinder Society to locate it. And if we can do it, we'll be able to join them. This is probably something Din would know, but if either of you would like to roll society, I can tell you a little bit more about the Pathfinders.
Okay.
Sure, I roll society.
And Din, you can roll if you want.
You want me to roll as well?
Yeah, go for it.
Where is it? Sorry, is it in skills?
Society.
It is.
Good thing I'm the Joker, right?
Right.
The Joker,
frick.
baby.
No.
I just had, by the way, for
Wrong.
some reason on my end, SPW is just FCW's web feed just glitched out,
Oh no.
but it was only on my side.
All right, good. Yeah, everything.
It just looked like you're like waving your finger back and forth, like dancing. It was weird.
No.
Yeah, like India's doing. It looked weird.
I found you that.
So let's see. What did you guys get? 13, 10, 15. So, Din, Din, you would know like a little bit of the surface information, but what is it? Oh, Zordlon, right. How could I forget a name like that?
Yeah.
Zordlon, you don't know how you know this information, but somehow you know that the Pathfinders are, it's basically like an adventuring guild. Like these guys join up with the Pathfinders to be like heroes and go like solve trouble and fight stuff and like do goodery. And
None of my worries at all.
and you know that Beatley is trying to join up with them so we can go do cool hero work. So we just need to find a way to locate this hideout where these ostentatious guild league are at, and then we'll be able to I don't know, go mess them up.
Okay.
So
I'm
from
down.
the only trouble is actually I shouldn't mess with this too much. Just imagine that I'm copy and pasting a picture of a huge map. Like Absalom is huge.
Got it.
Yeah. So it's going to be quite the tricky business to locate one little building, especially if it's a secret hideout. So the question is, how do you guys think you would go about doing that?
We could ask people.
You could ask people.
People. Oh, hey, you there? That's a secret bit. you there? Tell us. You there?
In the Joker
Is
universe,
there,
right?
there, like...
Could just be Batman's, right?
So, are we still in the tavern, sorry? Or
Yeah.
are we out?
You can leave the tavern if you want to start investigating.
Let's talk around some people and see, like, if there's anyone who has a grievance or, or has seen, like, people go a certain direction towards maybe the place.
Yeah. So we'll do these one at a time. Whoever would like to try the talking to people first, go ahead and roll diplomacy for me.
I will.
Intimidate them into giving me
Why? You that? Stab. Stab us or die.
Tell me where they are.
No,
Tell us about
that's the bit
What
too
color is
far.
my underwear?
What's the smell of bird shit? Tell me.
8. That is not going to do.
May I go for a more aggressive, mode of conversation?
Absolutely.
Oh, God.
Sounds like you are going to re-rolling intimidate. What do you mean?
Because I'm a barbarian. Do I get anything for that?
No. Like, there's certain things baked into the class. Basically, you start with intimidation, I think.
Oh.
Oof.
Oh, you did even worse than me.
I think that's
Diplomatic.
That is, in fact, something that I should... Well, no, the DC's not that high. I was considering bringing up our first... one of the first big rules of Pathfinder 2nd Edition. I'll bring it up now, but you did not crit fail.
You know, it'd be funny if I just said my name is Zordlon.
That's exactly what happened.
My name is Zordon, and I'm here to say, tell us where they are in a dangerous way.
That was really good. So the first big rule for Pathfinder 2nd Edition is that it's there's a couple other ways to get a critical hit and a critical miss in this game. If you roll 10 higher than what the DC of something is, and that also includes people's AC. If you roll 10 higher, if you beat them by 10, you critically hit. It's a critical success.
Nice.
And if you roll 10 under, it's a critical fail. Bad things could happen. And that it also applies to natural 1s and natural 20s. Which would usually be 10 under anyway, but it's good that they have it hard coded in there. So you guys are currently not able to find any information with the... What are you doing?
I'm trying to get the attention of the other,
cracks
and
up
maybe I could
laughing.
be useful.
Yeah, let's hear what Din's idea is.
I could ask someone like notable in this area, like maybe not the bartender, but someone higher ranked.
That makes sense. Yeah, you know some city officials in here.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to try diplomacy, you can, but may I also recommend society?
I have tanning.
You have what?
You
Tanning.
gonna need the Joker roll?
I'm not sure what the word you're saying is.
Basically, I can have recall knowledge if I ask for society.
Oh, very cool.
Oh.
Yeah, that sounds exactly what the right kind to use this for. Basically, recall knowledge. To explain a little bit more, you know how sometimes in 5e people can sometimes want to know like information about the monster, so they're like, just roll like Arcana or something, and then maybe
Yeah.
I'll tell you something about it. We have actual rules in this game for that.
Nice.
Depending on how high you roll, I have to give you a piece of information, a piece of useful information. His favorite color is red.
No,
But if you crit fail, I'm going to tell you a piece of information, and you're going to think it's the right information when it's not. One of the skill feats is a really funny feat called it's like it's like some kind of like untrustworthy information. So whenever you roll knowledge, you get one piece of true information and one piece of false information. You don't know which one's which.
No.
Dubious. It's like dubious knowledge or something like that. It's so fun.
Yeah.
So let's see. Go ahead and roll your society check, Din.
Okay.
Roll your Joker
Could I
roll.
use my lore chanting instead? Because
Yeah, go for it.
I mean it's the same role. It's
Yeah. In fact, that's another thing I should bring up. But go ahead and roll. Lore checks are
19.
nice. Lore checks are very specialized, so they're only on one subject. But if it applies, it's usually better to roll the lore than to roll a general skill. There's a lot of things in 5e that are like, you get +2 on knowledge to like know about food or stuff like that. In this, it's just a little bit like easier to keep track of because it's on your character sheet. Bonnie would have lore ice cream
Of course.
just to have a really high bonus to get that. So yeah, you are able to find some information about these guys. Some of the city officials are talking about a new group of like goblins that are led by like a goblin wizard, and they seem to have some place in one of the districts called the Puddles around here. It's kind of like a place that has a lot of flooding trouble, and that's usually where some of the more scummier types end up. Because it's a little bit of a cheaper housing.
Does this game have what's the term, goblinoids as well, or is it just goblins?
Yeah, they have goblins. They have hobgoblins, all that kind of stuff.
So we don't need to. So no bugbears or something scary like that.
I
or what?
don't think they have. No, they have bugbears. It's one of those kind of things that's like, I know they don't have beholders. I know they don't have mind flayers or intervective devourers. Because
Make your own.
just make your own. This is a brain eater. I made it up.
Brain eater.
okay.
Typically called a zombie.
That's right. Zombies.
But I don't want to be PC and call them by their own name.
What is the beholder gonna be? The mouth or what?
Right.
Eyeball.
Eyeball man.
Eyeball man.
Eyeball man. What
But-
is that supplement?
So you guys have 1 out of the 3 successes that you guys need to locate this place. Does anyone have any other ideas on what you would do to find this place?
Can I randomly show people can I, just for a joke, can I roll something?
What is it that you would like to roll?
Can I go around fanboying around with Dragon as an edgelord?
And how would that get you
And
the
how was that
information?
helpful?
That's the point. It does.
Right. While Thordlon is currently parading around like a silly goat,
Right.
I want to.
I'm gonna roll my Lord Dragon.
Can
I'll
I
actually think of something.
roll a stealth roll and see if I can overhear any good information? Maybe from those rogues that we encountered earlier.
Exactly.
Like, They seem like troublemakers, and that's my crowd.
Excellent.
So I want to have a sneak.
Yep.
And be like, what are they talking about?
Any wizards or magics?
Go ahead and roll stealth.
Lovely. Hey.
Nice. Yeah, that will do. You hear these rogues talking about. They actually mention these goblins, and are talking about how like they have their base pretty like close to these guys, and we're thinking about starting to rough these guys up because even these goblins sound pretty bad. Like whatever they're doing, it sounds pretty scummy.
Ooh.
Okay. And they were talking about how they're that any of the adventurers that are trying to come near there, they're planning on doing like a gambling or some sort of wager to get money out of them for the information.
Oh, we can't have that.
Mm-hmm.
I can hit.
Occultism.
I might be open to rolling occultism. How do you think occultism would help you?
Can I look around like I'm assuming they've probably been like somewhere near the outskirts of this town or whatever, right? So can I look for traces of magics in the cult?
It wouldn't work for a cult, but I would let you roll Arcana. To explain to the folks at home and the two other people that I haven't told about this skill to, occultism is they've kind of split off all the Cthulhu stuff as kind of its own kind of magic. So occultism is kind of for that kind of stuff. It's kind of like the fourth branch of magic because you have you got your natural stuff, you've got your arcane, you've got your divine, and now you've got this occult stuff.
Wanted to see if there's any traces of that around town. If the goblins are using that kind of magic.
I see. Yeah, if you Arcana is going to be easier if you are able to roll that, but you can try occultism. It's just going to be a higher roll.
I mean, I'll do. I only crit failed twice, almost twice.
Yeah, it's only twice. Fine.
It's only twice.
I'm sure
I have
it'll
a
be fine.
+5 in occultism, right?
Yeah, that's fine.
That is fine, but I got it. You're trying to use your knowledge of the occult to try to like ascertain the information, like the location of this place.
And maybe like ascertain what kind of magics that we can prepare ourselves if I can read that.
Right. You don't find anything about them, but you do find they have a lot of magic shops in this place, but one of them is like a place that sells like magic relics and stuff like that, other like curiosities, and it seems like this guy might have some information that might be able to help you out.
Maybe, yeah.
So you got a couple more leads here. You've got those rogues that might have some more information if you beat them in a gamble or some sort of wager, and you've got this magic shop guy. Inya, would Din like to roll anything?
Yeah. Can I use society or religion? I mean, religion. I don't really think it's that. But
yeah. One other thing I should point out: you guys might be missing a particular skill because it's not on that part of the sheet.
But can I use diplomacy to ask people for new information?
You can roll diplomacy. But one of the skills you guys might be missing is perception. That's actually on the offense page.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, it is. Yes, it is on perception.
I mean, I knew that, but why would you? I mean, we always use perception. Why not make it a little?
Fair. I'm just trying to make the most like what's going to be the easiest for people to understand coming from 5e.
Aw, people seem scared of me.
Oh yeah, that's not particularly good. Yeah, something about you just being bright pink is kind of throwing them off. They're trying not to be rude. They're just like, yeah, sorry, no, I don't know anything. Bye.
Neon pink. Okay, I want to go talk back over to Din and tell them the information I've already learned that these rogues are planning to basically rob adventurers for information on these guys.
Yeah, it seems like the rogues know where this place is, but they're not giving up information unless someone gambles for it. So either maybe you guys are able to beat them in a gamble, or maybe there's something else you could do to get them to give up their information.
What if we call the local guard, convince them they're really, really evil people trying to mug people?
I see. It is possible, but usually it helps to have some sort of evidence to do that.
That was
Shady. Come on.
Guards, those people are
I'm
sus.
Shady. I'm shady, but I'm also a person of the law.
But you're Slim Shady.
That's different.
Look,
Who's the real Slim Shady? Please stand up.
from my experience, typically, if you want to go, that person is committing a crime. You don't typically go just spin running there and go, "You committed a crime," and any sort of proof.
I got an idea. I could distract them by just randomly going up to them and talking about dragging them to distract.
The same ones you threw a spear at earlier and nearly hit them.
Ooh, thank you very much, Jade13, for the follow.
Everyone loves dragons, right?
Yeah.
Can you sneak up on them and see if you find anything useful?
That might work.
Oh, tell them about my scaly fanfic.
No, don't want to know.
Here's what's gonna happen. If Wish or Din are cool with this plan of using Zordlon as a distraction and trying to get some information out of these guys, like maybe they have something on them, maybe you can pickpocket or something.
Oh, I was totally gonna rob them. Yeah.
Oh, okay, good.
We're not good guys.
Hey, look, Din. They already planned to rob adventurers. What's the little crime back?
Exactly.
I literally murdered dragons.
Here's how this is going to work. Go ahead and roll your dragon lore, and then we'll see how it goes.
We actually find out it's the size of Spyro the dragon. It's like this big.
Yeah.
Guys, look at this. I got this cool book on dragons. You're like little goblins.
Is that a 12? Oh god.
Spyro the dragon?
So surprisingly, no, they don't seem to be too interested and tell you to fuck off.
I'll stay there anyway.
Dang.
God.
Well, if they start brawling at me, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're distracted.
That's true.
While he's doing that,
Yeah.
Can I so would I have to stealth and use thievery, or can I just be a pickpocket and use thievery?
It would just be thievery.
Cool. I'm going to try and basically go one by one for these guys.
Yep.
And just start picking pockets.
I completely forgot about the thievery skill. I'm glad you guys are looking at the skill list.
Zordline sees this. He's just gonna talk way louder to distract them.
I'm just going to Zordon. I'm gonna rob all these guys.
Right. All right. Let's see how you do.
My goal is just pickpocket all of them, so I get something useful.
Nice.
19.
Yeah. So you just go through these guys one by one, just like silent as a mouse. Just quickly just check their pockets for anything that might be useful, and you find it. You get some correspondence between this ostentatious guild league goblins and this group of bandits, and you see the information that they are they hired these guys to be like bodyguards, but clearly these guys are not doing their job. And now they're definitely not doing their job because you just got an address. So you guys can now go to the place and, go tell these guys what's up.
I put it stealthily in my bra and I put it. And then I wander off and I tell Zordon to like cut it now. I've got the information I need.
That was the entire story of Spyro, guys.
We don't know who the hell this Spyro guy is, but he sounds stupid. Get the hell out of here, you weirdo. Why is he purple?
He wouldn't dare. I smashed the book onto the ground in a fit of rage.
And I throw it to the ground.
Throw it on the ground.
I was about to say throw it at them, but then I feel like it might get
No, that wouldn't be best.
I would like to leave the tavern at some point.
Yep.
In a body bag.
So, at least it was a witch product at priorities.
His sister was a witch, bro.
Beatley comes back and it looks like he was also trying to do some information gathering, but he mostly just he didn't get much use out of it, but he did go to a potion shop to give you guys each a minor healing potion.
Nice.
So that'll be able to top you guys up if anything does happen.
How do I up that?
Don't worry about it. The real answer is you can go to the gear and then find the minor healing potion, but
I'll do that.
that would actually be nice if you could tell me how much those heal. I'd appreciate that, but it's not necessary.
Healing potion minor.
Is there
Add that to my inventory.
is there anything else that you guys would like to do for preparation before you go to this place?
I don't know. I think I obviously we're all equipped. I'm hoping we're all equipped at least
Oh yeah.
to deal with the elements. We've got the address from those idiot rogues that had loose pockets. And by loose, I mean they were loose enough for me to get into them.
Right. Thank you, Pope.
I maybe we could have find a means of transport, or if we need to transport ourselves there, or unless it's a long walk.
It's not like a super long walk. You guys can get there in like an hour or so. If you wanna find transportation, you can, but it's not too bad.
I would leave that up to the rest of my party and see what they want to do.
Catch a medieval Uber.
Oh my god. Horse?
Horse?
We have to go to the nasty stables.
I mean, if you
Horse
find
and
anything...
carriage, preferably.
Right.
We have to go
Not just a horse.
You guys,
to like a huge peasant, don't we?
you guys are able to get a hold of a horse and carriage to get you there, but they stop on the edge of the puddles, the district where this is supposed to be at, and they say that that's as far as they go. There's pretty rough types out there.
You're scared. I can understand.
We're not scared. There's just a lot of bad guys in there, and I don't want to hurt the horse.
How do you know we're not bad guys?
You guys paid me.
Oh yeah.
You guys are the coolest because you paid
We
me.
didn't rob you. That's a very low standard, sir.
Can I use my scoundrel racket? I'm talking to them, flattering them, and so they forget that we need to pay them.
Oh, I love it. Oh my god. Yes. So here's something that might be useful. You guys can aid each other, kind of like in 5e, but it doesn't take your entire turn. One of you can roll the skill of your choice. So you guys decide between the two of you who's helping and who's the one doing the roll.
Okay.
I would recommend Din because this is Din's shtick as a scoundrel rogue.
Yeah.
How many people
I'm
can
doing the
help out
roll.
with skill?
As many as you want can aid in this.
I can help. I'll help her out.
I just those glow sticks they have in idol shows.
Mhm.
That's what I imagine we're doing. Yeah, woo!
As
Running around those glow sticks.
As a fellow rogue, I would love to help her out.
Right.
Help it out.
Yeah.
So here's how this is gonna
Okay.
go. Don't roll yet, Din. This aid roll is not free, basically. So
Okay.
Wish, you need to roll some kind of skill check to
Okay.
to aid Din.
What do I roll?
What-
What are the...
What skill? How do you plan on aiding, and what skill do you think is best for that?
What are they doing exactly? Just remind me what they're doing. They're
I'm
being
doing
suave, aren't they?
Foss-tucking and flattery.
Sounds like some
So it's
either
charisma, ability score, yeah.
sounds like either diplomacy or deception.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll roll deception.
Nice.
So
You know
I'm
that-
rolling diplomacy, right?
My other idea was intimidation. Go with it or else.
So
Be like, she's right.
usually the roll is kind of higher to do aid, but that's silly for a level 1 character. So you have a lower roll to hit. So go ahead and Wish roll yours.
Diplomacy then.
Yep.
So.
Okay. 4. I'll go with the +4.
Oh,
15.
Nice. That will do. As a normal success, that's going to give +2 to Din's roll. If you
Nice.
critted,
Nice.
you would have gotten +4.
Ah.
If you crit failed, you would have given her -2.
Ah.
Let's
All-
do it mean
Society.
14. Yeah.
No.
Nice. 14. 14 is unfortunately not going to be enough.
Oh no.
You're going to have to each pay a silver piece, which you guys all have, regardless of what your character sheet says.
I have money.
I
Yeah,
spent
don't-
all of it on different kinds of armor I'm not proficient in.
Wait, can I not help out?
Oh yeah. How would you like to roll? How would you like to aid?
Can I,
And it
since I'm gonna use society because I know the systems actually like how it actually works, but I'm gonna
Okay.
basically bartering.
Yeah.
Is that
Barter.
bartering?
Yeah. Go
So,
ahead and
yeah.
roll society.
I just love using. Oh, that's pretty low.
Oh.
Another 12.
I'll take it. Yeah, that will that will do. So that action in fact will push Din's roll over to a success. So you guys in fact do not need to pay, or it's going to be like copper pieces, so it's like super cheap.
Yeah, they're like, oh, you're nice. Okay, then let's meet.
Yeah. You guys are cool. You guys didn't rob me. I won't charge you as much.
We're robbing you. Yeah, I mean what?
I won't be
Yeah.
able to get my wife tonight.
You guys find the place that this guild league is hosted up in is a 2-story, like pretty much just like a little shanty town like building. It looks sturdy enough, and the door looks like it's pretty well secured, but it looks like this is the place that they are holding up in. Now, there's something I'm going to say that mostly to the audience. There's a lot of thinly veiled metaphors that I'm using in this session today about controversial issues. This is not one of the thinly veiled metaphors. In no way, if this turns to violence, no way are we condoning rolling initiative in real life. This is only in the game. Got it? You're a big dummy if you try to hurt anybody. That's not in a TTRPG.
Zordlon does not agree.
The Zordlon can shut up.
Be sure to have
However, Zordlon does not speak for us.
No.
be sure to have a safe word, otherwise.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Hang on.
So, with that in mind, what would you guys like to do? You know that these bad guys are holding up in this place, and the Pathfinder Society has basically asked you guys to kick them out.
Okay, so
Knock,
are we?
knock, knock. Hey, have you heard of the Holy Lord Jesus?
What were you
Woman
saying, Din?
Are we in the forest, or I didn't hear that?
You guys are in a town.
Okay, still in town. Okay, nice.
Yep.
So
And we're currently trying to evict goblins. Is that it?
Exactly.
Oh, so the IRS or something?
Wait. We can pretend to be their landlords, and directs them. Well, like you're short on rent.
Goblins
You
aren't
know.
smart, right?
Goblins
Yeah,
aren't
and,
smart.
Yeah, you're low on rent. You need to pay up, otherwise we have to forcibly remove you from the building, or you can pay us a lot of money and tell us what we need.
Right.
But Wish, there's a flaw here.
Yes.
They're goblins, and you know goblins are like at the base level, kind of like us people. That sounds really.
Wow. I was not implying like one people.
I mean, no, I'm trying to say is.
What are you saying, Zoglon?
I don't think role-playing as a landlord is smart. If you had guns and stuff, you'd probably kill your landlord.
Oh no, I've got my
No one
sword.
would-
Monka
Nobody
S.
wants to play
Who said I didn't have my sword pointed at them?
This is a good thing I put the disclaimer out, huh?
Who said if they said no, I wasn't just going to murder them?
Wow.
So,
Tax.
what's the current plan?
Knock on door and say, you're
We're
evicted,
the
mate.
landlord.
What are the IRS?
I see.
The landlord.
It's going to be tricky, but it's worth a shot. You go up to the door and knock, and one of those little slidey like eye hole windows open up, and you can see these like big red eyes on the other side. What Longshanks want?
You're low on rent, mate. You need to pay up.
Right.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll deception, bluff. What do they call it in this game?
Deception.
I think it's deception.
Deception.
Yeah, good.
I mean, it's a
Can I
magic
help
word,
out?
You
Oh,
should
yeah.
know this system.
I don't know what you mean. I know the rules. That doesn't mean I know what the words are called.
You know
18.
the rules and so.
18.
Oh, you already got it. Good. I don't need to help out.
Yeah, I did pretty good.
I was about to pose as the IRS agent helping out.
Okay, you guys want Longshanks wants money, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. You come inside. We talk and give you money.
Excellent. That's all I like to hear. Thank you.
Yeah, I like these guys ready.
Yeah. So they the window, like the little eye hole window closes, and then they open up, and you can see this one goblin. They're pretty short, and I was trying to find an image of them because they look kind of fun in Pathfinder.
Just like, how tall is the door? Is it like medium level?
It's like normal people height, so that
Okay.
he had to have like a little step stool.
So we just like looked up like straight, and then we just looked.
Yeah. The door opens up, and then like you don't see anybody from your front view, so you have to look down and you see a little goblin.
Oh, there.
Yeah.
Oh, bless.
Yeah, is what they are. I'll just take a screenshot. It's easier than trying to get an image from Google. Google, why is it so hard to do that?
You trying to look up for a Pathfinder goblin?
Yeah, well, I was trying to download the image, but it's like, no, you can't do that.
No, I'm not allowed. How dare you?
Let's see.
This guy,
Pathfinder wiki.
this guy has like a little, like a tiny little sword and like a leather cap and stuff like that. And the room seems to be pretty empty. Like no one else seems to be around. Okay. So Longshanks, we have our money in our money drawer. If you want to stand over here, we will get it for you.
Can
Wait, exactly here.
I immediately do not trust this.
That's fair.
Can I intimidate him and go, no, in hand, please.
So you can do this two different ways. You can either roll perception, which is how you roll insight in this game,
Yeah.
or you can just go straight to the intimidate.
I'll roll perception.
Yep.
That sounds fun.
Can I check if there's any trap around?
Yep. You can go ahead and roll perception as well.
Hey, I'm
Oh,
rolling
no.
good today.
Yeah.
I'm rolling good today.
So yes, Wish, you do realize that this goblin is trying to do something.
+1 on perception.
What were you rolling, Zordlon?
I'll perception.
Also perception. Okay, yeah. What were you doing with your perception? Like, what are you trying to find?
Oh, I'm also looking for traps.
Okay.
That's very obvious.
Fair.
I found a big
Like,
X on
yes,
the
why would you
floor.
want us to go over there specifically?
Yeah.
Disgust.
I found this like X on the floor. I'm pretty sure that's a trap.
It has trapdoor written on it.
You are in fact correct. There is a specific spot on the ground that looks like where they had like a treasure chest at, and there is you can practically see the X on the ground. It looks like there was going to be some sort of like trap door that would open up for people that stand on there.
Seems like the gaming goblins are scared of taxes.
And paying rent.
Have a good
And
one.
paying rent. The goblin walks over the X with no trouble, but like, and you got the good intimidate, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So the goblin, like he's reaching for he's opening the drawer. Looks like he's like pretending to like look around inside, like, oh, where's the gold in here? And when he realizes his goose is cooked on this matter, he's just going to say, "Everybody get him!"
Wait,
Okay.
And
can I tap the X spot? I'm assuming, is it triggered by weight? The trap?
Yep.
By lever?
I think I would need another kind of roll. But you've
That
got
would be really funny if I poke my spear at the trap. Just pull it from it.
Just drops a big case or
Roll.
something.
yeah. First, we're going to roll. We're going to roll initiative. But
Yay.
the thing is, you guys actually already have rolled your initiative. In Pathfinder, the last action that you guys did is what decides your initiative order.
Oh, nice.
So normally the
What?
so you know how do I explain it? Imagine that you're like, you're talking and then a fight breaks out. The last thing you're doing is talking. So you'd roll like diplomacy for your initiative or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of a way so that it's not always tied to dex. In fact, wisdom or perception's actually the default now for Pathfinder 2nd edition. But it's also like it helps to like if you're good at something, you try to find a way to use that skill to go into encounters, and that way you can use your initiative that way. So to like have a higher initiative.
So if I'm good at talking, I want to talk as much as possible. So if I do go into battle.
Like imagine you're doing a heist, which you guys are kind of doing.
Yeah.
You stick to what you know best, which is going in there like with a diplomatic way, and that means that you're already kind of like there and ready to go. So let's see. The initiative order is going to be, what is that? 18. Is that 18, 18, 15, 12?
No, 18 was my previous one.
Oh,
So that's
okay.
18, 15, 12.
18, 15, 12. Well, that makes it easy for me. I just got to roll some stuff for my goblins.
Okay. I'll be right
While
back.
you do that,
Just need
I'm
a
gonna grab
bathroom
a
break.
snack quick.
Excellent. So, that is good because that'll give me time to do this. Bum, boop. Bum, 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 bum. They would have that, and then they would have that. Okay. Yikes. Okay. So that's an 8, a 13, and a 14.
Oh, they're not doing well.
So that's going to be Wish, Zordlon, Gabo 1, then Din,
Dun, dun, dun.
Gabo 2, Gabo 3. Okay. We've got our initiative, and I will explain a little bit more when Inya comes back.
Oh, that's actually where it's great. I can actually intimidate.
Mm-hmm.
How many people can I intimidate at once?
One person.
Well, can I use two actions, like one action each to intimidate?
You can.
I am back. What did I miss?
I have decided our initiative, and so let's talk a little bit about combat. There is lots of things you can do in combat, and so it's start to think a little bit more cinematically than you would in 5e. It's not just moving and attacking anymore. So I won't go over all the things you can do because we'd be here all day, but start to get an idea of like maybe I'll intimidate somebody. Maybe I will try to grapple them. Maybe I'll try to like feint and like surprise them. All kinds of stuff. And Pope, don't go spoiling anything yet as to like the big thing of what you can do in this game. Just kind of stick to it how you'd do like a normal 5e turn, but feel free to do the intimidate if you want.
Oh, hello, Hawk now.
That is correct. Yes, hello. Yes, we are. I've got some people here learning Pathfinder 2nd Edition. They're referring to Archives of Nethys, kind of like one of the big websites that you can use to get a lot of the information about the game. Mm-hmm. So, let's start with Wish. What would you like to do?
Oh, sorry, I was chewing. I forgot my name for a second.
Yep.
Happens to the best of us. I've only just woken up.
Guys, this might legit.
Oh, I'm pretty guy.
This might be one of the actual people that runs the site that's watching.
Hey! Oh, hi!
That'd be pretty sick.
Hi, if that's true. That'd be cool if you are.
Mm-hmm. Not that we don't trust you. Oh, an editor. Heck yeah.
Hey. If we screw up, we apologize.
Yeah.
Okay, I am going to. I feel like stabbing.
Absolutely, stabbing is a good reflex.
I'm going to use
Stabby
my short sword, and I'm gonna stab the dude into the trapdoor.
Heck yeah. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I can work with that. So, let's start with the stabbing part. Go ahead and roll your attack roll.
Okay. I think you may as well get rid of him through a trapdoor.
Yeah.
He's already there. He's already there. 12.
12. Luckily, these guys are pretty simple guys, so a 12 will in fact will hit. So go ahead and roll your damage. And so now you guys know if you can roll a 22, you can critically hit them.
So I have 1d6 free, and it has a little p. Do I have to worry about that?
Nope. That's just showing that it's piercing damage that your short sword deals.
Okay.
Yep.
Got to ask the important questions.
No,
That's
I will not
5.
stick with you.
5 damage. All right. Yeah, you get a pretty good cut into this guy. He's pretty. Goblins are pretty bouncy. So it. they.
Fancy boy.
Mm-hmm. And they got pretty thick skulls, so they take it pretty good, but they're definitely not in great shape.
Mine was more of a pushing action.
In fact, let's talk about that pushing action. You can shove people in this game. Go ahead and roll athletics.
Athletics.
Yep. Little Marsha emote.
Even a feet.
Oh no, I am sorry. I don't mean to. I'm not eating her. I promise.
That's correct. Someone in chat mentioned that you can even take like the bouncy goblin ability as a feat.
I rolled that
my
wrong. Give me
God.
2 secs. I forgot to add my bonuses to it.
Yep.
Sorry about that.
I just
No
couldn't
problem.
imagine that freaking goblin ricocheting like a king.
And
I'm
like
just mounting them going. Bong, ding, 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 ding.
Louis
athletics.
gets it. Bouncy goblin.
17.
17. So with that, I compare with a shove action. I compare against a instead of how 5e has saving throws for every stat, we have 3 saving throws: fortitude, wisdom, or fortitude, will, and reflex. That'll be going off of their fortitude. Instead of them rolling, it's just 10 plus their fortitude. But your 17 was a success. And on a success, you push them back 5 feet, which is just so happens to be on the pressure plate. You with your shove, you give it enough weight to because the goblins don't trigger it on their own. It takes a little bit more weight to actually set it off. And yeah. And that sends them right through the floor. This looks like they have some kind of basement, but the basement is seems to be locked from that side. So they're just like, oh
I shout, get screwed.
So for all intents and purposes, that guy is defeated.
Just cast into the shadow realm.
Just locked him in a room. And bye.
Yep.
Gonna starve to death, that poor guy.
Let's jump to Zordlon. And Zordlon, I will, since you know a little bit more about the game, I will reveal the other cool thing about Pathfinder 2nd Edition. So, in 5e, you're used to like a bonus action and a move and an action, right? What if we just streamline that a little bit? What if I told you that you all get 3 actions? Movement's an action. That means you can move 3 times. Attacking's an action. That means you could attack 3 times. But it's not as easy as it sounds. Zordlon, if you would like to demonstrate, if not, I am okay with you doing whatever you would like to do on your turn.
I wanted to go all defense.
I completely understand.
I'm going to intimidate. How long does intimidate last?
Intimidate, usually, depending on how well you roll, the effect usually bleeds off as soon as their turn's done.
All right.
Yep.
So until their next turn, basically.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm gonna intimidate Gobbo number 1, I guess.
Let's see what you got. That so intimidate goes off of their will DC, which you definitely beat. They're not very willful, these goblins.
All right.
So
I'm gonna go for goblin number 2.
yeah, that's the one you're intimidating.
No, I went for number 1. Now I'm going for number 2.
Got it. So how intimidate works, depending on how good they roll, they get a debuff called frightened. It takes -1 off of everything they do, including I think their AC. I will do that just to be safe. So it makes all their stuff less likely to hit. Oh, that's your attack?
No.
Oh, that's right. Your other intimidate.
Yeah.
That one is going to fail. So this goblin, he's not scared of all your dragon business. The first guy is pretty scared. Not
the last action to raise my shield.
perfect, yeah.
AC 20.
Yep.
Does it mean the intimidate guy will attack me, or rather no?
They might not. It's not like hard and fast that they have to or they don't have to.
Because I want them to attack me. I want every single one of them to attack me.
We can always work something out that way instead of maybe instead of giving them the debuff, they have to attack you, which would be interesting. But we'll work on that in the future.
I mean, you guys could always move, attack, and move away behind me, right? So they would go after me instead.
Yeah. Someone in chat mentioned that -1 or -2 to stuff doesn't actually sound that great at first, but how the numbers work out in this game, it turns out to be a pretty big boost. And I'll talk a little bit more about what Pope was doing with the raising the shield when he gets hit, which I'm planning to do.
Hit me.
In fact, it would be Goblin 1's turn, but he's kind of trapped in the basement.
Right. I forgot that's the one.
Yeah.
That's what I
Yeah,
put in the
yeah.
basement.
So let's jump to Din. It is your turn.
Yeah.
Did I just intimidate the guy in the face?
No. You could have intimidated a different guy.
Poor guy in the basement.
Like,
Hey, you suck.
That guy's more angry than intimidated.
I just looked down the hole and just like growl into it. It just echoes.
Opens the
Oh
door.
my god.
Closes the door.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna do a surprise attack.
Ooh.
So basically, I spring into combat faster than the foes can react, and since there's a goblin 2 and 3 didn't attack yet, they're
Correct.
flat-footed to me.
I'm so glad you know this rule because I don't know. Yeah, so it sounds like let me talk a little bit about flat-footed. Flat-footed is going to drop their AC by 2.
Yeah.
So that means you're just that much more likely to hit and to crit. That sounds like that's something that just happens. It doesn't take an action or anything.
Yeah.
So feel free to do an attack or even multiple attacks if you want.
Okay, I'm gonna do a sneak attack.
Yep.
So, wait a minute. No. Yeah, when your enemy can defend properly because they have flat-footed condition, I get an extra 6 dice for
Nice.
precision damage.
Nice.
So I'm gonna use my rapier
Mm-hmm.
and add let me that. It's a dice 8 for the rapier.
Oh, let's do your attack roll first.
Yeah, okay. So attack roll is just it's a 1-day ice.
Right.
Oh my.
Ooh, yeah, that won't do. But luckily it's not enough for a crit fail. So no problems there. It mostly like you caught him by surprise, but you had like just some like poor like bad luck had this guy like slip to the ground and quickly scramble back up. But you could attack again.
Oh, nice.
But here's the risky part. To attack a second time, it takes up you take a -5 to the roll.
Ooh.
As it starts to get a little bit more wild with your swings.
Okay. Oh my god.
So that's up to you if you want to give it a shot or not.
Yeah. Okay. You know what?
Because there's plenty other things you can do.
I'm gonna use my fangs.
Yeah.
Oh damn.
Oh damn, the lady's got fangs.
Oh
Yeah.
damn. Now we're talking.
So I'm also cool with this, but this would also have the. Actually, I think this one would only have a -4.
-4. So it just let me check. Unarmed attack. So it's just like. It's a normal roll, like 20 or.
Yeah, let's do a D20 and then let's call it. What's your
-4.
dex?
My dexterity is. Why should I check that? I only have the plus thingy.
It's on your about, isn't it?
Yeah.
My what?
Your about section.
If you go onto the Path Builder, there's a tab that says About.
Oh wait, because I'm on the computer.
Oh.
So.
Right. Or just what do you normally add to your rapier attack?
Usually I would add +1 piercing damage, and the +6 because it's a +6 roll for sneak attack.
Right. How much do you add to actually hit them with it? Like the D20 plus.
Oh, I'm gonna check here. It's 2.
Yep.
Sorry, everyone.
No problem at all. We're all. I mean, I know the game, but you guys are all learning.
Okay, so yeah, I had a +5.
+5. Okay. So you would normally have +5. And I imagine the fangs is also kind of dexterity. So you would normally get +5 to the fangs. You have a -4. So you have a +1 in total.
Okay, nice.
Yep.
No, D20. Actually, why did I roll a dice 8 before for the rapier?
I think because you were rolling the damage, and I told you to hold your horses.
Yeah, true. So let me. Fudge!
Yep, that is no good.
This is bad. Sorry, I didn't mean to hurt you. Sorry.
Technically,
When you battle someone, Din, you're not supposed to apologize.
Oh, right.
technically, you could attack a third time, but that's at a -8, so that's even worse. So let's just avoid that.
Bring the
Yeah.
horse in.
Oh yeah, where's our fourth DM? Like my fourth member.
Oh, you're talking about Beantley. Beantley
Yeah,
is currently cowering outside.
Oh.
He didn't want to go in with the whole rent idea because he felt bad about it. So he's just going to help out when he can.
Can I intimidate Beanley on my turn to get even?
No. Poor
Beanley,
Beanley.
you cowardly shit,
Yeah.
get in here.
I don't.
Leave him alone.
If you can do it a nicer way, I mean, I'll allow it either way, but probably a
Can
nicer
I-
way.
Can I
I
diplomatically be
feel
like,
like that, like
hey buddy, hey buddy?
I feel like it wouldn't fit my character. That's
I completely understand.
I'll
imagine
do it.
like the edgy guy that lost his freaking family to a dragon.
Mm.
Oh, come here, Mr. Beanley.
I can do that. I'll be the sweet gal that's like, hey buddy, I know it seems scary in there, but you don't have, but you know, if you get blood on you, it's just water, right?
It's like watering
Yeah,
you.
that
You're a
problem.
plant
Actually,
person.
don't.
You're a plant, you like water.
Yeah.
Mostly water.
Let's but
Always, Alex is like freaking good cop and I'm bad cop.
right. Din, if you would like to try that, because you still have one action left. If not, I am cool with jumping to the goblins.
I mean, since I used my fang, means I had to transform, right?
That makes sense.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna crawl somewhere.
Yeah. So in fact, it actually takes an action to change to your form. But
Yeah.
what form are you talking about? Are you a
Oh, you're
spooter?
right. I'm a spooter.
Inya's character is an ancestry,
Spooter.
a race called an Anadi. They are spider people that can take the form of a person or a spider.
Are they a pink
Yeah.
spider?
They are in fact a big spider, if I remember correctly.
Why I was
I
the
love them
pink lady.
immediately.
Yep. It's very
Oh,
cool.
sorry.
Can I pick her up and put her in my pocket?
Oh, that's true. Yeah, they can like weave webs and stuff like that too.
Oh, spider trap, spider trap. We can make a spider trap. Put them in a web and throw them over there.
Oh no.
Pathfinder's got a ton of cool races. My favorite, of course, is the Leshy, the little plant people.
Yeah, I can see.
Yeah. So let's jump to the goblins. Goblin number 2, the one that was intimidated, is going to try to swallow their fear and hit Zordlon.
Nobody gets my name right.
Gordon.
Ah.
Gordon. Gordon.
20. He would normally get that, but he's got that. So because of the -1, he's got this. I don't suppose an 11 hits you.
Is that a net? Is that not? That's not a 20.
Correct. That's not a 20.
That's not a 20.
So that is going to be a miss. Basically, what happened, to explain to you guys and to chat, Zordlon raised his shield. You don't get the AC just by default. You have to spend an action to hold your shield up, but there's a benefit because you can actually like reduce damage coming at you with a shield now. Hopefully, he won't have to do that. Although the goblins are very dumb, so they're going to attack 2 more times at worse and worse penalties.
So all I'm hearing is four goblins in basement.
Yeah. Let's see. That one was that one, so that's gonna be. Oh man, this is gonna be rough for him.
Oh wow.
What happens if crit fail in melee?
It usually depends on like the weapon. They also make like critical fumble cards and stuff like that, which I do not have on me. But I will say that he drops his weapon, which means he cannot do his third attack.
Yeet. He just
Yay.
yeets the weapon to the room.
Yep. The other goblin, this one, Goblin 3's got a bow. And let's see what he can do to attack.
I think he just shoots himself. Oh no.
Oh no.
Not rolling great, Bob. That is going to be a 6. That not too much in the way of like crit fails there. So he's going to try and turn his attention to, let's do the spider. Eat the spider for breakfast.
No! It tastes of, it's not marshmallows, it's actually pink poison.
No,
Oh!
I egg.
Oh no!
That's a natural 20. Fun.
No!
What is your
No!
AC? Din.
My AC or DC?
AC.
Where do I
DC.
do that?
That would be in the defense section.
Oh yeah, sure. Sorry.
All good.
AC/DC.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
I might be very stupid.
That is
Because I
not a
don't
problem.
see it.
You're all pretty stupid.
Yeah.
It's don't worry. We're
I
all pretty
don't
stupid.
see it. I don't see it. Oh my god. Please.
On your defense, it should be right at the top where your HP is.
Right.
Yeah.
That's where I'm looking at on my app.
While you look that up, I'm going to assume that is
Yeah,
going
yeah,
to critically succeed.
Oh, 17. Oh my god, it's written in big letters.
Big old shield icon, maybe.
Yeah, I was looking at the little square underneath and I was like, wow.
Ah.
Even with the penalty, he did in fact hit, and then that means he crits. So what happens is each weapon has their own like critical effect that they can pick, as long as they're like that kind of level. For bow type weapons, it pins you to the wall you were trying to crawl on. So one of your spider legs just shunk right in there. And let me tell you what kind of damage that does.
I know what she could do on her next turn.
That is minimum damage. That is 4 damage to you.
Oh my god.
So
Chewed a bit on the way down.
yeah, next turn, if you're gonna try to move, then you're going to need to spend an action to pull that sucker out.
Yeah. Oh no.
I am now convinced. I mean, if I wasn't already convinced by the person in chat knowing the rules better than I do, the fact that they are saying names about the Leshies is like, okay, yep, that's definitely an Archives of Nephis person. Yikes!
That's someone who knows what they're talking about.
That's someone who knows what they're talking about.
Yes.
Cool.
That is the. Oh, the goblin is going to spend his third action to bolt up the stairs. He does not like where this is going.
You coward!
We are now back to Wish. Wish, there is one goblin currently in the room.
Okay. Well, I think a very convenient basement, and that basement dweller needs a friend.
Yep.
So
Oh my
I'm going to
God.
grab them, put them on the spot, and then stab again.
Okay.
Push them downwards.
This is gonna be a little bit more involved. So let's start with the moving them to the right spot. So
Mhm.
go ahead and roll athletics.
Okay, hold on. Plus.
Thank you very much, Inya, for the gift sub to our friend Ko.
Oh.
Who's the moderator on this channel?
I think just me.
Yeah, I don't think SPW has moderators.
Nope.
Oops.
Which is very dangerous, you
Where's
should.
the red
Yeah.
mods? We need them.
All
All
right.
my texts are being censored.
Oh no. I will be sure to show him the link afterward. I'll fish it out of there.
Nice.
So that is going to be a 17. That will do. So you're able to use your first action to move them into the spot. Now, here's the tricky thing. If you go to try to attack him now,
Mhm.
the -5 still applies here. Actually, you got a short sword, right?
Yeah.
So that's -4. So if you try to attack again or try to do another push, you have a -4 to your check.
So it'll only be a +2 then, because I'm on +6 for my short sword.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not too bad. I'll take that. That's not fine. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, we'll be sure to take a look at your contributor page after the stream because that sounds super cool.
Yeah, no, please send it over. We'd love
Heck
to
yeah.
check it out.
It was the first time
Love
I've had like a, like a website worker. What's the term? Like a mod, but for a website. An editor. That's right.
I got 11.
11. That will not do. So he's able to kind of slide off to the side to avoid you pushing him.
That's rude.
You can try again, but it'll be at a -8. If there's something else you can think of that you might want to
I
be able,
just stab him again. I just got impatient and just go, stab.
go ahead and roll. That
my
will
God.
have the -8.
That's fine. That's for me. That's
-2
-2.
total.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh
I
my
just got impatient and go, you know what? Screw you.
Let me see if I can quickly get to my stream manager and mod. And yeah,
That's worse.
that's worse. How'd you do?
7.
7. A 7. Not a crit fail at least, so that's all good.
Mm.
Let me just see if I can pop in here and be all. What is it? Slash mod?
Yeah.
Inya
/mod.
Tima. Send. Nice.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You got your sword.
Yeah, I finally have a mod. Let's jump to who is after that? I believe it is Zordlon who's next.
Mhm.
Yep.
Alright, what is the situation?
The situation, there is one goblin that is currently still on the floor, and another goblin just ran up the stairs.
The one I'm bullying.
chased down
is
the
on
goblin
floor.
that ran away.
Absolutely. So that'll be
One that got away.
Move action.
yeah, that'll be one move action, and a second move action will get you like all the way up to this guy. And then from there you can attack or do whatever you want.
Huh, can't, so I can't see him right now, right?
Correct.
Can I throw my spear?
You can. That'll be one action, and then the second action is the throw.
Is it like, am I gonna have that spear still? Or do I need to get a new one?
You'd either have to have another one on you, or you'd have to go pick it up.
What, the one he threw at the bar that I told him to pick up?
No, he picked that
know,
one up.
I totally
yeah, I have
have
to go back all the way to the
spear,
tavern.
my money. Yeah.
I don't remember
Spears
how
are
much.
only like 7 gold, right? 6.
It'd be a little rich for your blood to have a second one of those. But I imagine you'd have like a backup weapon, like a short sword or something like that.
Man, this character's like me in IRL. I don't have money.
How real, man! The realism in this game.
I know, right?
I can have
I can be poor.
So what are you gonna do?
Oh no, I can afford more spears.
Okay.
Easy.
So yeah, we'll say that you have a second spear on you.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're
I
throwing.
didn't know I could add multiple. Like it didn't let me grab multiple shields on the side. So.
Right. That's probably because you didn't have enough money for your armor, your shield, and your weapon.
Oh no, I have enough money for it all.
Okay. Go ahead and make your. If you're gonna throw it, go ahead and make your attack. Or if you're gonna spend 2 actions, you can hit him in melee. Like 2 actions to get there, then 1 to hit.
Wait, so what I'm gonna do is do I have any? So there's no goblins on my side, is there?
No goblins in your sight. The last one that you saw ran up the stairs. What am I talking about? There should still be another. No,
Since the one on,
I'm trying to think. I'm trying to keep track of my goblins here.
say one is on the floor.
Yeah, that's right. There is one still like here in the room.
Right, I'm gonna throw the spear.
Nice. All right. Yeah, go ahead and make an attack roll.
I didn't know spears would be that cheap.
Me neither.
They're like 1 silver.
Oh yeah, the kind of like how the money system in the game works. They've kind of like shifted everything up by 10. So like gold is more valuable.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. So
But
you're
then
more likely to find like copper and silver and have it actually be useful.
I was gonna say because gold is very overpriced in
Yeah.
5e.
12 is exactly a hit.
Okay.
So go ahead and roll your damage, and I will have I'll have this guy take a hit.
Oh, this is my
Take a
first
hit,
attack.
take
Oh,
a
wow.
hit.
Whoa, how does it feel
I
to
got
kill
through a
something that's
stick.
not a dragon?
I threw a stick.
You threw a stick.
Proud of me.
5 damage. Yep, that'll soften him up. He's looking pretty close.
Alright, I'm gonna delete it so I can come back at some point.
What, strolling around with 140,000 gold seems weird?
Yeah.
Really?
Going on one of my campaigns, everyone ended up having like 10,000 gold. I went, why do you have all this money?
At least make change in platinum pieces. Jeez.
Yeah. I didn't know how platinum pieces worked at the time. I'm sorry.
That's fair. Let's jump to
I'm gonna pay you what? With money. Oh,
With this knife.
nice to meet you.
Goblin 1's in a basement. And so
Number
we're
2 is the one going upstairs, right?
that was Goblin 3.
Uh,
Goblin.
Goblin 3 must be terrified. Just hear me.
Yeah, here's the
medium
situation.
armor.
Goblin 1's in the basement. Goblin 2 you just threw a spear at. Goblin 3 ran up the stairs.
Ah,
So
How
Din.
loud am I going up those stairs?
pretty loud.
Would I be? I'm gonna get you, bitch.
So
Like partially running into the walls, trying to get him.
Din, it is your turn. There is an arrow in one of your little spider legs.
true.
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 That's up to you if you plan on moving. But
I mean, I kind of would like to be free again.
that's fair. Go ahead and roll me a strength check.
Okay, let me just.
The little spider leg getting out, going.
So strength, you said.
Yeah.
What is strength? I don't find.
That would be on the about page. Actually no, I'm thinking of one of the virtual tabletops. You'll find your strength on the about page, and then you just roll a d20 plus that.
Okay.
Mhm.
Then
And
nice.
in AD&D, you actually would get penalized for it, so everyone would buy incredibly expensive gems and use that as their store and value.
Oh
That
my
makes sense.
god.
Oof.
Oof, big
Oof.
oof.
For a crit fail, I'm going to say that you definitely put your muscle into it, but that only made the cut worse. You know what? Let me introduce a new rule for you guys.
Yeah?
When someone's on fire or bleeding, they take something called persistent damage.
Oh no.
So at the beginning of your turn, you take that much
Yeah.
damage, and it keeps going unless at the end of your turn you do like a flat roll to see if it stops. So you won't be hurt by it now, but in Din, you have 2 persistent bleed damage.
Oh.
So you can try again if you want. I'll leave that up to you.
Can I instead ask for someone else?
That'd be fine.
You want someone else to pull it out for you?
Wait,
You can
Oh,
always.
I'm busy.
I'm dying.
There's goblins that need basementing.
You can always hold the rest of your actions, so we can wait
Fine,
until
I'll
someone else
come
does
help.
there.
I'm gonna hold them.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, other people can also make the flat check to make the bleeding go away easier. But for now, thank you for reminding me of the DC. Din, For now, could you just roll a straight d20 for me? You're looking to roll a 15 or better.
Okay, oh la la.
Nope. That bleeding is not stopping.
Oh wow, it's bleeding.
Ah,
Won't take damage yet. That'll be on your next turn. So let's jump to. I think it's now the goblin's turns. Unfortunately, Goblin 2 is going to move out of the way to get off of the trap. You're a rogue, correct, Wish?
yes.
Yeah.
Fun fact: not every class gets attacks of opportunities in this game, and a lot of the monsters don't even get attacks of opportunity. So that's usually what fighters like. They get that straight out of the gate. So you can't. So he's able to kind of like slide around you, and he's gonna try to push you onto the pressure plate.
No.
What is your bonus to your fortitude save? You'll find that on the
No,
defense section.
+3.
+3, so he's got to beat a 13.
Go on in, Cam. Do it. Dave.
He's rolling this straight.
Damn it, he did.
He did it. On a success, he's going to push you into the basement.
Oh no.
Kirby meme.
Hey, do you know what that means? That dude I trapped in the basement, I get to murder him now.
Exactly. Cal brings up a good point. Now that not everybody has attack of opportunity, you can do a lot more like moving around to like flank people and stuff like that. You don't just like stay in place and swing all day like in a lot of other games, including Pathfinder First Edition. So that's. I mean, I guess he still has other stuff to do with his turn. He's gonna try to go up and stab the spooter.
No.
He's taking a -5 to this.
Again? The spooter doesn't need any more stabbing.
Sure he does.
Dog.
Yeah, Tokyo.
Dog, cute dog.
This is the other bonus of our group. We have cute dogs.
Exactly. That is a 7. Ooh. No, that would just barely beat out a crit fail. So he missed, but he didn't critically miss. Din, like this like big, this kind of big for a goblin sword comes at you. Probably a bad time to mention that goblins hate dogs and they carry these swords called dog slicers.
Oh no.
Oh.
No.
Back to safety.
Run away, Tokyo. Run away. Tokyo, go.
Run away.
Be free.
So that's his turn. Goblin 3, you don't know what oh wait, no. Zordlon, you're keeping an eye on that.
I'm currently chasing him down.
Yep. Goblin 3.
Not as a mechanic yet. Can I just say I'm really angry, but I'm not raging it?
Correct.
I'm chasing him really angry.
Yes. Raging would take an action to start up.
Yep. I'm charging it basically.
The goblin is running to some like files in the back, and looks like they're trying to make their way to like basically a medieval filing cabinet, and they're going through like a bunch of scrolls. And that is Goblin 3's turn. So let's jump back to the top of the ground. It is Wish's turn. Wish, a goblin is. Oh wait, Wish, you're in a basement. Let me explain what's going on there.
Yes, please.
There you see it looks like some sort of like goblin in like raggedy like wizard's robes, and they have a pet wolf. And of course there's this other guy that is the goblin that you sent down here in the first place.
Yep.
So he's there. There's 3 people down here. What you do?
Oh.
I go. I do the classic legendary folk tale of the Star War.
Right.
And
Oh.
I flick my short sword around and go, hello there.
General Wish.
Hello there.
Why the goblins like get out
can
8 swords or what?
Can I intimidate the one that I pushed down here originally?
Absolutely.
You should be terrified that you're now locked in here with me.
Correct. Go
I
ahead.
don't understand. I'm
Go
not
ahead
back
and
here
roll
with
the
you.
intimidate.
Uh, just wishes fully going Obi-Wan Kenobi on this voice.
Otherwise, go. Oh, what is his name again?
That's one.
The other nice thing about Intimidate is that it's not like attacking where you take the penalty over time.
Mm-hmm.
So like Intimidate's you almost always a nice free option to do. A 10 that it will unfortunately not scare this guy. He's pretty happy when when he's got the numbers advantage. You do still have 2 actions if you want.
Then what's in sort of the basement? What's actually in here?
Yeah. Feel free to help me improv some stuff if you're looking for something in particular. But it looks like they have all kinds of like arcane implements in here, like they were trying to do some sort of ritual.
Excellent. That's what I was hoping you'd say.
Excellent.
Is there any particularly red barrels?
Red barrels, you say? Ooh, I think there in fact is. It's off to the side though, so might take a little bit of maneuvering.
Okay. I'm going to grab that goblin and throw him into a series of red barrels.
Ooh. Okay, I'll let that play. Go ahead and roll athletics for me.
Athletics, absolutely. Please don't fuck this up. I'm speaking to you, bot. Please.
Yep.
Damn it!
That is an 8.
No.
He
after all.
starting to like this goblin's starting to wrestle. You're like, get away from me!
No!
Hands off!
My name is Indongo Montoro.
Where did I?
They are a monk at heart, correct?
Oh my god.
If you want to make an attack, you would have that -4.
I'm gonna stab him. That's fine.
Excellent.
I will stab him. I've been like, I just want to kill you. Just let me kill you. You know, it's inconsiderate to not let people kill you. Why?
It's a natural 1.
Oh, unwell.
Oh dear. Let's call it this. With you trying to like grapple this guy, like in the struggle, he your sword gets like dropped down to the ground.
No.
That'll be 1 action to pick that bad boy up.
Oh, damn it.
You tried throwing him so hard.
Am I out of action?
You will now be out of actions.
Oh.
It is now next is Zordlon.
That's
God,
me.
That is
Right,
you.
I'm gonna take Goblin 3, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then hurl him back down the stairs.
Perfect. Let's see an athletics.
I'm gonna rage as well. Oh, actually, well, the thing is, if I rage now, how long does rage last?
Rage usually lasts about a minute, so that's 10 turns.
Okay, I'll rage.
Ooh, nice.
Yep. Another nice thing about Pathfinder, you don't have a limited number of uses. You just gotta like cool down a bit. So you can like take 10 minutes, get the cooldown back, and
Just goes into another room and goes.
Sorry, it's dragon.
Oh, I used up too much power.
Spyro. Spyro.
So I think about Spyro. That'll get me angry.
Barrow!
Into the dragonfly was so
So-
bad.
certain companies with open license agreements.
The shade is being thrown today, ladies and gentlemen.
Correct.
My sunglasses, so many shades.
Let me read through this real quick.
Yeah.
I increase rage damage from 2 to 4 because I'm a draconic rage guy.
Yep.
And the damage type of whatever I'm doing, I'm assuming.
Usually it's just like your breath. Oh, I know you're right. Yeah, your attacks deal deal elemental damage when you're raging.
Extra damage, or does just instead of normal damage is elemental damage now?
I think it becomes like a little bit extra becomes elemental damage. So like that 4 that you get, that's what is the elemental damage.
An elemental dragon throw.
Yeah, it doesn't really apply to this. It's more for like attack, like hurting people attacks.
I mean, the staircase probably hurts.
Yeah.
The staircase becomes inflamed.
We'll talk it out. Go ahead and roll that athletics check.
Athletics, you say?
Yeah. If you're still doing the grapple.
Yes. I get a +7.
Nice. Yeah, this is Zordlan's bag, baby. And that will do. So you are able to grab him, and yeah, I'll let it be part of that same action. You're able to tell you what. If you want to deal damage to this guy with the throw, go ahead and roll me like some sort of attack, and it'll be like your second action.
Oh, so you want me to roll to hit?
Yeah.
Alright, as my second attack. Oh boy, this could go wrong.
I know that feeling.
Let's see, a 2. That is exactly their AC. So I'll let you do the rage damage, whether you want it to be from the weapon or from like bashing this guy down the stairs.
Can I just say my hands are just a flaming weapon?
Exactly. You're doing some kind of like Captain Falcon, like fiery throw, and you're able to throw them like not all the way down the stairs, but like they're basically at the top of the stairs now, and you're between the goblin and these files that they were trying to get it to.
What kind of damage do you want me to roll? That weapon and I just used, or?
Yeah, just whatever you do is your normal, like your spear weapon.
Okay, then I would add a +4 because of my rage.
Yep. Oh. Yeah, that'll do. You don't have to worry about the goblin anymore. Let's say that.
It tumbles down the stairs. Oof.
You guys, all you two see is not Wish. He's in a pretty sticky situation.
She's not having a great time.
Din, you see this smoldering like remains of a goblin like tumble down the steps. Very, very dead.
Oh, it smells like beef.
Zordlan, if you want to take an action to look at these files, you can. Or if you want to get back down to the fighting, I completely understand.
Jump down the hole.
Hell
Jump
yeah.
out.
Yep, that'll be
Please.
your last action. And go ahead and roll. Go ahead.
Can I move in front of Wish? Because he has no weapon.
You're on the second floor.
Oh, okay. I need to jump down further.
Need to jump onto the first floor first. So go ahead and roll me athletics or acrobatics just to make sure you don't fall on your butt.
Oh, wait.
Athletics or acrobatics?
Whichever you think.
Wait,
Probably athletics.
huh?
19.
19 will do. Yeah, you were able to land on your feet, and it distracts the goblin that was menacing Din. It's Goblin 1's turn now. He is going to. Oh, I need to roll initiative for those other two guys. All right. Goblin 1. He's going to attack Wish.
Oh.
I mean, obviously, I just try throw him into barrels.
Yeah. Yeah.
Probably just red chug jug, right?
Not even explosive.
Oh.
It's just wine.
And that is going to miss. And then he realizes it's going to be very difficult to grapple you, so he's going to try to. You know what he's going to do?
What?
Goblins in Pathfinder have a bit of a reputation for singing.
Oh no.
So
Bard. Oh no.
this guy and the boss are going to start up a little goblin ditty. Goblins fast and goblins stab. Goblins feel good for doing bad. Stab their legs, stab their thighs, cut those long shakes down to size. And he's going to try to intimidate you.
Boo! Get
Boo.
my thingy.
No, not you. Actually, it's super. It was nice.
I understand. Yeah.
You're not easy,
This is to the goblin, and I imagine what's your will save? What's your face? Wish?
Will +5.
+5. So yeah, it would have been a 15. So yeah, you are not scared of these goblins and they're singing.
I just go, boo.
Out of
That's all you
curiosity,
got?
Boo.
Can I purposely injure my ears? If
Oh,
someone
no.
was like, can I purposely injure?
Oh
my
yeah. You
I
got
guess-
it,
Why
man.
would you do
I guess
that?
you could. Congrats, you
It
found
sounds like a-
you found the one rule in the book that I don't think exists.
I mean, who says that I
Now,
can't? Like,
is there a rule about him burning his ears?
can I destroy my eardrums? The goblins are so bad at singing.
Luckily, it hasn't gotten to you yet, so maybe you can hear it a little bit from the other floor.
I can hear it. It's just like, got my ear.
Din, it is your. Oh, Din, I'm sorry. I owe you 2 actions. Because you were we were waiting for what's his face to wish to heal you or to help you out, but you
Yeah, I didn't.
he got pushed down a trap door.
Yeah.
Understandable.
So-
Like Mario.
Can I try to wiggle myself out?
Yep. Go ahead and roll me another strength check.
Okay.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
12.
12. That will do. You're able to
Oh,
get the
nice.
your
But I still got 2 damage, right?
not yet. It'll be soon though, because I'm just finishing up these extra actions I owe you.
Okay.
So you are free now. What would you like to do? There is a goblin in front of you.
Okay. Is right in front of me?
Yes. This is Goblin 2.
Okay. I'm gonna try to use my fang against him.
Absolutely. Go ahead
So-
and roll. It's basically the same roll as if you were using your rapier.
Yeah, exactly. Let me check.
So am I just very, very weird for thinking about, hey, I can mutilate myself?
Yes, that's a little weird, champ.
I mean, it makes sense, right?
We just come up later and we're like, what have you done to your ears?
I hate goblins. I
There
hate
you go, goblins.
now.
Okay, it's a dice.
That
20
you only have a
plus.
do you only have a +1 to your rapier attack? Oh, I know that's your old thing. Never mind. Yeah, keep
Yeah,
going.
yeah. So it's a dice 20 plus. If
Yeah,
I 8 plus 5, but otherwise no.
yeah, +5.
Okay. Please be good.
Nice. Yeah, that will
Ooh.
hit. They're not flat-footed anymore, so you don't get the sneak attack, but feel
Yep.
free to do your fangs damage. If you don't know what that is, just do a d6.
Okay. Yeah, it's basically a d6. Yeah.
Nice.
Piercing damage. Piercing.
Nice. Oh yeah.
5 off.
Luckily, that is exactly what you needed to knock this guy out. You just
Yay!
do you vampire this? Do you just go like right into this guy's neck?
Oh yeah.
Imagine a spider being the size of you, like in real life, because the goblins are small and this spider is small.
Aragog?
A spider the size of you leaps off the wall and just digs their fangs into your neck. Ah.
Ouch.
Apologies to all the arachnophobes out there.
That's for my leg, frick.
All right, that is.
I know I have more of them, but still.
So,
With, like, warning in front of like the background, like the image of her eating like all the goblins is sent like blurred out.
yeah.
Like a big sensory warning in the middle.
I'm
Uh,
making
You
that
can
sound.
still see what's going on, but
right. So, so those were just the 2 extra actions that I owed you. So now is your actual turn, but first you'll take 2 bleed damage.
Yeah, 2 bleed damage. So
Yep.
let me do that. Do that.
That's actually a good idea. Yeah, that's probably a lot like things to do to avoid Medusa. Sorry, not you, Dan. I'm looking at something
Yeah,
Kale brought
yeah,
up.
yeah, I know.
There was a spider a minute ago.
So yeah, I took the damage.
So now you have all 3 of your actions again, so you can do whatever you need. You know that your buddy fell down the trap door, and there's probably bad stuff down there.
She could
I'm
probably
gonna
hear
go rapier in my hand like, yeah!
She could probably hear Wish going, just one of you, die! Please, God dang it!
Can I use...
can be feel
Can I
the
use
fury.
impressive performance, like ta-da, jumping in the hole, like
Absolutely. Go ahead and so you use one action to get down there,
yeah,
one action to do your performance. So go ahead and roll performance for me.
nice.
Superhero stance.
Yeah. Distraction dance.
Oh, 9, frick.
A 9. That is going to be a frick indeed.
Yeah.
Turns out they're not very impressed by your what was it, spider dancing?
Actually, I was tumbling down and
Oh, nice.
Oh.
No, they just it was quite impressive. They unfortunately just dislike you right now.
yeah, I mean, I can't.
They're biased. They're a biased audience.
Yeah.
You
I
have
mean, to be fair, I am stabbing them.
Right. You have one action left. There is the goblin wizard and the wolf and the guy that Wish is dealing with.
The wolf?
There is a
There's a
wolf.
wolf?
There is a wolf.
Pass me my
Can I
sword.
sta-
Pass me my sword.
Yeah.
Pass me my sword.
That is true.
I threw the sword at him.
Yep.
Her. Sorry.
Yep.
Yeah.
Last
Little
action will
lady.
do that. All is good.
Nice.
So
Thank you.
we're going to
And
jump
with two
to.
ladies with swords.
I kissed all the spider.
It is now the two new guys' turn.
Oh wow.
The the goblin wizard is going to
Goblin interns.
the goblin wizard is going to cast an ice spell at go at Wish. Could I get actually this one will probably just be an attack roll, which I will do presently.
Oh my God.
That's a miss.
Oh.
Ah,
What's your AC?
17.
17? Okay, so that's in fact a crit fail. But I don't know if
Nice.
yeah, that wouldn't really have anything on a crit fail, so all is good. He is going to then he's going to spend one action to command his wolf to attack the spooter.
Oh no.
No, not the spider.
Yep.
I'm a
already
scooter
bleeding.
girl.
Yeah.
Not the spider.
That is 10. That's going to be a miss. And he's going to
Oh,
go for
nice.
one more. Plus R. What is going on my command things?
I don't know.
What level? What level is Din?
I'm level 1.
Okay, that's
One.
better. I just saw something in chat saying that you were level 5.
Oh no. Because, no. Let me
What?
explain. Let me explain. I put a picture of Angel Dust from Asbin Hotel with different video game swords. I was like,
Right.
it's me in 5 level.
Oh, I
you're in
see.
5 levels. Oh, you're basically General Grievous.
Cal, thank you very much for hanging out. Thank you for some of the the rules things you were helping me out with. Very much appreciate it, and thank you for stopping by.
Send us your link. Send us your link.
Oh yeah. Well, I'll be able to pull it out of the VOD, I think, because I have like a chat replay.
Nice.
Okay, let's jump to.
Yeah.
The wolf did hit. Your AC is 16, right?
My AC is 17.
17. Oh, he missed. So the wolf,
Barely.
the wolf is trying to bite and claw at you, but you were able to evade him.
We're all very tanky.
I mean, all kinds of characters have a pretty decent AC. You'd have to be like a spellcaster to be completely out in the dark on AC.
Wizard.
Wizard. In this game,
Well,
wizards
I-
actually have lower AC than the martial characters. Who would have thought?
Even better. That's what I like. Yeah.
They're squishy. They're scouts. I
Wizard-
Squishier than
Wizards are
before.
squishy. Let's
Who would
jump
have guessed?
to top of the round. It is Wish.
I'm gonna go for the squishy wizard.
Absolutely.
Beat up the nerd.
Beat up the nerd.
I'm gonna get my sword, and I'm gonna first insult them by knocking off their hat.
Nice.
Aha!
Uh,
And then
what do you think would be better here? Do you think it would be like do you think it would be something with your weapon, or do you think it would be let's do intimidate, because then it won't mess up your attacks later.
can I roll intimidation to be like, ha! I knock off your hat. you
I put
fool."
my pointy wizard hat. No.
Your pointy hat is lame.
Or in this case too, or in battle.
Do what?
Ah,
Oh,
shit.
I don't think I'll save that one, man.
That is
That
that is unfortunately going to fail. This wizard is very evil, which means he's not scared of nothing.
Okay, when he was scared of me stabbing him.
Oh yeah, he might be scared of that.
I stab him.
Go ahead and roll your attack.
I go, well, that didn't work.
Alex just going for the freaking ball at
Which-
the biggest hit enemy.
Which his plan is intimidate, then stab. That's,
Mhm.
that's her only plan. That's what she knows.
By the way, I just remembered, you can aid people in combat too. You spend one action, and so like when someone else goes to do something, you try to give them that bonus.
Oh,
No.
that seems really
Eh,
That's an 8.
It is going to miss. You have one more action. I don't know if there's anything else you would like to try to do.
So I could use my last action, right?
Yep.
When I'm going around attacking to help out.
Yep.
Din.
Yeah.
Ramming speed.
Okay.
This
Can you
sounds-
ramming speed with me, please.
Yep.
This sounds like an aid action. So go ahead. What skill do you think would be used to help out?
Acrobatic.
Well, no, for
Me?
yeah, for wish to aid Din.
Oh.
I think diplomacy.
Yeah, you're pep talking.
Come on, Din. Come on, Din. Ramming speed.
I wanted to, but I also just take the raw stats like strength.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
It would just be worse because you don't get the bonuses like you would to a skill. Like why roll strength when you could roll athletics?
9.
yeah.
9 is unfortunately not going to aid him that
No.
much.
And I have like a. I don't have a disadvantage, right?
Correct. No disadvantages.
Okay.
As opposed to any particular terminology that would be in a 5e game. That's just
Yeah.
we're using the word disadvantage like it was meant to be used.
We wouldn't refer to that game.
Exactly.
Uh-uh.
I don't have any entrave.
Let's jump to Zordlon. It is your turn.
Oh my god. It's you actually Swordlun, you actually got it right.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yay!
Thank you. Thank
Have a
you.
good chance of his name.
I would like to thank the Academy.
Oh my god.
Right, I'm gonna go kill some people.
Do
Oh
it.
my god. I'm gonna do some sketchy shit, dude.
Do that.
What's
I'm
the-
gonna stab the wizard.
What's the star icon on a chat message? Like, he's got like a badge.
He's a subscriber.
Oh, right. I mean, yes, I know what subscribers look like.
You get them all the time, don't you, Joey?
Oh, that's a high roll.
In fact, that's a crit.
Wow.
I'm aiming at the wizard.
You're aiming at the wizard. You've got a spear. Let's call that. You're gonna make this guy flat-footed on top of doing extra damage. You know how it's actually fun to do crit damage because you just deal straight up double damage.
Woo!
Oh no.
Oh,
I'm still
yes.
raging.
You are still raging, which means your rage
Nice.
damage gets doubled too.
Oh,
Wait,
hell yeah.
Do I? Oh wait, no, I just do the normal die and then just double it.
Correct. A lot easier than other systems.
No.
It also feels really good when you crit instead of just doing like 3 extra damage. Lame.
24 damage,
Yeah.
is that kill?
24 damage, yes, that does in fact kill the wizard.
Oh
My guild, no.
I take his hat.
Oh my god.
What were you saying, Zordlon?
So so I just jab at him, and his head just explodes.
Oh yeah, you exactly. It doesn't look
You said head, not hat.
right. The hat's still unharmed.
Wait, no, I'm gonna impale him from the above, so I can slice his head too.
No.
Yeah.
I can repair it.
Splitting
It's
edge.
fine.
It's fine. Uh,
Does he get
a
kebab, yeah.
Does he get a splitting edge?
Oh yeah.
Can I use
Eh.
his corpse? Can I fling the corpse?
I'm a bard at
Spear.
heart.
You
With a
can
weapon?
you can sure try. That's gonna be athletics at -5.
Sheesh.
Okay.
Well, like whatever your bonus is, then take 5 off.
Ooh, that's quite a lot lower.
But
Is that
that
okay?
actually no. The one goblin's still alive. If you throw it at him, that'll work.
Yep.
Nice. So you sling the goblin off of your spear at the other goblin. Go ahead and
Goblin's
roll.
currently up.
Go ahead and roll
Yeah.
me. Let's just call it a D6 plus your strength.
Plus my strength.
Yeah.
So it would be literally
Oh,
the same.
and the rage damage.
Yeah, it would literally be the same.
Nice.
I'm pretty sure I got +4 in strength, right?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it would be just like attacking with your spear. Nice. Folks, we got ourselves a double kill.
Yay! Hey!
Wait, how many actions do I have left? One,
You,
right?
no, that would pretty much would have taken everything. It would have been one action to get down, one action to hit this guy, one action to fling his corpse, and another soon-to-be corpse.
What a great! What a great! What a great!
Pathfinder.
I'm just gonna say everything but the hat was burning.
Excellent.
Yay! I get to keep the hat.
Oh, that's good stuff. It's now not Goblin 1's turn. He just died. It's Din's turn. There only one remaining is the wolf.
Okay.
Befriend
Ready or
it!
the
Befriend
wolf?
it! Befriend it! Befriend it! Befriend it!
I don't think so.
Wolf section 1. Wolf section 1.
Wait.
Dinner, guys. Dinner.
No.
No.
You already
It's
make your
it's
hat.
up to
Wait.
Din at the moment. What happens?
Wait.
Make friend. Make friend. Make friend.
Make
Can I
dinner.
use-
Make
can-
dinner.
Can I
Dinner,
use,
No! Don't listen to the
Yes,
monsters.
Enya.
can I use survey wildlife to try to befriend them?
Interesting. I'll give it. I'll play with that. Go ahead and roll. I think you roll survival for that one.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm a
man,
survivor.
I always took survival in 5e and never used it because Super never needed it.
If it helps, it's not that much more used here, but at least they have rules for it, as opposed to
Man, I
in
could build a
5e.
house, like Minecraft.
Yeah,
Basically, survival is most like if I'm stranded into a base or-
exactly. Turns out we don't get stranded in places very often. That's not fun. Who would have thought? A 14.
I got 14.
Yeah. So I'm gonna. How do I want to do this? It's working, but you're not all the way there yet.
Yeah, I know. I'm just like, hey, buddy. Hey, I'm
Yeah,
getting my
yeah,
liquor
yeah.
back, and I'm like, you can leave if you want. We won't follow you.
If you want to roll me diplomacy, that's this will be for the wolf. There's no more animal handling.
Okay. So diplomacy.
Yep.
Please be good. 20.
Yes.
Yes, wolf friend.
Well, at least at the moment, it's no longer trying to hurt you.
I would take it.
To make it a wolf friend, it'll take a little bit more help, but you guys have effectively finished the fight. The wolf, the wolf's still a little suspicious of you guys, but it looks like if you guys are able to unlock the door down here to get out of the basement, then he'll he's fine to leave.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
we'll
gonna-
happily
want
let him
him-
go if he wants to go.
I don't want him as a
Wait.
pet. I just want him to be free and
Right.
free of the
Aw.
goblin.
Are you still a giant spider, Din?
No, I turned back.
Oh, he turned back. Okay.
I was gonna say that might scare him off even
Can
more.
I-
Just like
I would like to tame the dog still.
What were you saying, Zordlon?
I would still like to tame the dog.
Absolutely. Go ahead and
Can
roll.
Can I cut up some goblin meat as an offering?
Feed it its previous owners.
If he did its previous owners, absolutely. Go ahead and diplomacy or survival, whichever you think is. Whatever you prefer. Okay.
Oh god, I suck at this. Yeah.
Yeah. It will eat the meat, but basically everything about you right now is not a fan of. So
yeah, you just see this really big like angry elf like doing like his teeth grin like, hey dog.
it quickly grabs a hunk of the meat and like goes to the corner, like watching you as it like eats it. Yeah.
Just like this like deadpan
just go,
stare with the grin still.
So there's a couple things you guys can do if you want to. If you want to loot the bodies, you can do that.
Yeah.
There is the gate to the basement that could use some. That could use some help. You know, getting that open so you guys can like leave, or you could climb out the trapdoor if you want.
I think
Yeah.
we can climb, right?
I want to loot.
Absolutely.
I want to go upstairs, up the staircase, to
No.
the nerdy. That's where the office like the nerd works, right?
Right.
The wizard.
So
His office.
Let's start with Wish. Wish, could you roll perception for me?
Okay.
Chat, anyone that actually plays this game is going to lose their mind with what I'm about to do, but it's going to be
no.
really funny.
I'm gonna do. Okay. Is that's in offense?
Yeah.
Bing bong, bing bong, ding bong.
Tibbly doo, tibbly da, ping pong, tibbly doo da. Yeah.
How'd you do? 13? That will do. You are able to find a magic item. It looks like they were trying to sacrifice some magic items to do this ritual. I am currently shuffling very quickly through a list of magic items in Pathfinder 2nd Edition. I'm not looking at the level of what the available abilities are. This is a Ring of Wizardry, which gives you a +2 bonus to Arcana checks, and lets you put like spells inside it to like cast, which
Nice.
great for like martial people if someone else puts a spell in it, and great for spellcasters because they have more spell slots effectively.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's it. You want to know how much that's worth?
How much?
2,000 gold.
Ah. Okay, maybe not.
So
Do they have 2,000 gold on them?
what? Oh no, they had that ring. How did they get
Oh,
that
no,
ring?
like-
Who knows?
Who knows?
So that's what you found.
I'll
Let's.
probably sell it or something.
That's fair. That's gonna basically is gonna set you up for life, like pretty comfortably.
Can I just sell it? 'Cause I'm like, I don't need this.
Yeah.
I don't-
Zordlon, you're going for the door.
You know, after seeing what's happening down here, I think I'd rather stay.
Oh, that's fair. Would you like to roll perception to see if there's something in the room?
I hope I'm not blinded by rage.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty good.
How'd you do? 19?
19.
That will do. So let's see what you got. All right, you'll do a little bit of
I found the
shuffling.
dog again. Still down here.
Not as great. So Pathfinder have these magic items called Aeon Stones.
Mhm.
They are like you'll understand this. You're a Final Fantasy person. There are these stones that like float around your head and give buffs.
Mhm.
Pretty good.
This one lets you. Ooh, interesting. Not real. Definitely not for you. It lets you gain temporary HP if you beat somebody with a mental spell,
Wow.
And
They're all spellcasters, right?
it lets you gives you the chill touch cantrip.
Oh,
Is that a mental spell?
That is apparently a mental spell.
Huh. Well, then maybe it's somewhat useful.
Yeah, there definitely has to be a synergy between those two. Uh, uh, Din, would you like to see if you can find a magic item in here?
yeah.
Go for it. Hit us with a perception roll.
Nice perception.
This is so fun. I can't wait to hit like a level 18 magic item.
13.
13. That will do. Because I gave one to Wish for 13. Yeah. All right. A little shuffling, a little ups, a little downs, and click. Yeah. You'll love this one. Very, very on brand for a spider. This is a robe of eyes. This garment appears to be an ordinary robe until dawn, at which point numerous strange and alien eyes of varied shapes and colors open and blink across its fabric. While wearing the robe, you have a +3 bonus to perception checks. And
Yeah, you've got more eyes.
you can it has a spell cast on it. Basically, it lets you see invisible people.
Oh, nice.
Yep. And there's some other things it can do. Oh, right. But if you wear it, it's got a downside. Any spell that's a light spell is going to blind you if it's near you.
Oh, sure.
Cuz all the eyes are just like, that's too much light.
Oh my
That's
God.
hilarious.
Surely, if we just adjust them to it, it'd be fine.
You put a lot of sunglasses on them.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It also lets you pluck eyes off and like use them as basically like magic security cameras.
Aren't they already half spider? They have 8 eyes of spider form.
Exactly. You have even more eyes than normal.
There's
Oh,
only
nice.
more.
Should I add it to my
That's a weird
inventory?
game.
Don't
of
worry
Life
about
Spider.
it. We're pretty much done. So you guys are able to you guys unlock the door and head back up. Meanwhile, Beatley, who has definitely done stuff this session, I swear, has gone up to the files and like, guys, I found the scroll that these guys were working on. This ostentatious guild league. So if we take this back to the Pathfinders, they should be able to use it to stop what this company is doing. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you go ahead.
I was gonna say, maybe next time have more I am Groot powers, please.
I completely forgot to make his character. He's a psychic, one of the classes in this game. They get to use like psychic spells. It's super cool. Like,
That sounds like I am Groot.
yeah, a big I am Groot energy right there. That's when I think of Groot. I think of a smart, wise person. So you guys head back to the Pathfinder Society Lodge that they have in Absalom, and the person that runs the lodge here is like, "Oh, you came back from checking out the secret base that they had. Have you found anything?"
Yeah. That was a wizard. I found this hat.
Ah, yes, one of those wizards. We've been trying to find them along the coastline this whole time.
Well, the dead?
That perfect, excellent. All right.
Where's the scroll?
Beanley's like, yeah, here you are, Mr. Guild Leader, sir. And then the society leader like looks at the scroll. Yes, we can use this in our ritual to destroy them once and for all. Quick, if you all would like to help me or help us.
Yeah, of course.
So you guys go into the back, and this orc wizard is working on a big ritual, taking up the whole room. And like he's like drawing the magic sigils and stuff. And the society leader, he says, "Hello, this is our orc wizard. He's going to help us. He's helping us make the ritual to destroy these guys." And the orc is like, "Hello."
Are you sure you want
Hello.
to trust an orc wizard?
Oh yes, he is one of the best. He is one of the best in the business.
I'm gonna be real. I thought I heard orca for a second, and that's what is terrifying.
That is one of the few races I haven't seen in this game.
Just a big ass whale.
Big whale person.
Can we just imagine it's an orc?
No, because there's a bit I'm doing.
Sorry
You're
to
a
ruin your bit.
whale.
Continue.
the orc wizard who explains that his name is or just orc, I guess. I'm naming this spell. I'm naming this spell the orc spell. And now, with your help, I'm going to make this ritual and banish this organization, so that we could have our adventuring groups.
Pathfinder great again.
To what?
We'll make Pathfinder great again.
Right again.
Here's how this works. Orc is going to be the leader of this ritual, but he needs your guys' help with certain skill checks to help him. So, does anybody have Arcana, Religion, Nature, or Occultism?
I have
I
plus
only
3
have
Arcana.
occultist.
Okay. Din, do you have either Nature or
I have
Religion?
nature
Perfect. So we'll go through
and
one.
religion.
Cool. Whichever one you think is better for you.
I have the same score.
Okay, so you get to pick then. We'll go one at a time, see what your guys' rolls are, and then if
so
you
religion.
okay, and then if you
Except, I asked the other member of the group if they have skills.
do you guys have skills?
Yeah,
No,
yeah, I
No,
have skills.
very
What about it?
No, I mean I don't want to roll something that doesn't have. So
Nah, they look like they've got the other ones pretty well filled.
okay, nice. Okay, here it is.
So let's start with Din. If you roll high enough, you're gonna give a bonus to Orc when he does his big roll.
Nice.
So go ahead and roll your religion.
Yeah.
Hopefully you're not losing that like the certain song.
No, I have 12.
12. That is what you rolled. That is what you rolled. That will do. So you'll be giving a +2 to Orc. Wish. Which skill did you pick? Wishmeister? Oh.
Wish?
Oh, sorry. I picked Arcana, sorry.
Go ahead and roll your Arcana.
Sorry, my friend posted a very cute picture of a Flareon.
Understandable.
I was like, oh, cute. Okay, +3. That is D23. That is not a real dice. 5.
5. That won't do. Luckily, it's not enough for it to be a crit fail. It's kind of like the age skill. If you would have given a penalty if you crit failed.
Yeah, fair.
Next is Zordlon.
I'm using occultism.
You got it. What you got? What you got, Zordlon? That was 11. That is a failure. So now it is up to Orc. What is he going to roll? Why am I moving around my mouse?
Hey, why is everything blowing up? R.
Do you know why I hit R?
Army Hardy.
Because we're not actually going to see how well he's able to do his ritual. Because
Oh no.
what we need is you. If you guys go to the website, you will find it on. If you just Google Open D&D, hashtag Open D&D, like on Twitter and stuff. There is a petition for people that are like basically signing to be like, hey, Wizards of the Coast, this isn't cool. We like actually having our content and letting third-party stuff like, oh, I don't know, Mario D&D, Pokemon D&D. You guys are you guys familiar with these? You hear about these?
Yeah, they happen every so often.
They happen. Yeah, they happen every so often. So if you guys like any third-party content, you guys should go and sign that petition. And also, the developers that make this very game, Pathfinder Second Edition, are making their own open gaming license, the open RPG license, something like that. No, the open, whatever it is. The abbreviation is ORC.
Yay!
And they're making their own. They're making their own thing so that people can actually continue to make content, even if it may not be for 5e anymore, because they're locking down their own stuff. So
It's lame.
that is lame. So that's a call to action. But with that aside, what did you guys think about Pathfinder 2nd Edition?
That's cool, man. I like that.
Hell yeah.
I'm always down for trying new D&D stuff.
Nice.
Without legal repercussions.
yeah. Pope, Inya, your thoughts?
I liked it. I could do better.
Oh.
You did great.
Oh.
Legit, I didn't know anything about the rogue stuff you were doing, and then you started to list off an ability. I'm like, she knows. That's awesome.
I studied.
You studied. That's great.
I didn't study. I went in and went, I have thought.
If it helps, I didn't tell you guys to study because I didn't want you guys getting scared by the rules. As you can tell, I was not doing a lot of the rules by the number. But that's okay, because GMs can do that.
We can.
We can.
Something like how it feels like 5e, but just better. Really,
Yep.
more options.
You can be a plant. You can be a little coffee bean boy.
What I really want to see though, since none of us were spellcasters, right?
Mm-hmm.
I want to see how well they balance. Right?
They did a pretty good job with wizards, and it's not just like nerfing them to make marshals like cool. They buffed marshals to make them do awesome stuff, like be able to jump up an entire building. But they changed the wizard stuff so that it's more like, instead of me just killing the enemies and locking them down, I can buff my friends, put up cool walls, all kinds of stuff, and make those actually useful.
Bro, I could be Trump. Build.
Yeah.
Hey, quick, get the drink.
5e, wait again.
I mean, yes,
No kidding.
Yes, also not the way
but
you're planning.
yeah, exactly. That is where we're going to end it for today. Everybody, thank you so much for coming out. Big thank you to the guy that was with Archives and Nethys. That was awesome to have him jump in.
So cool.
Yeah.
And KO, you're the real MVP.
You the real MVP.
They can't see us now, can they?
No. Thank you so much, everyone. I hope you love the game, and who knows, maybe there will be some more of that in the future. I will.
We'll annoy SPW to bring it back, I'm sure.
Yeah. We will see you later. Goodbye.
Bye.
Hey.
Wait, hold on. Do we have anyone we want to raid?
No one.
I've got.
I feel like we should raid
Oh.
the super SPW guy.
Oh yeah, I love him. He's my favorite
Yeah,
content
he's
creator.
the best content.
I'll put a name in. I've got a name in.
Excellent. Sorry, I've never. I mean, I have raided before, but I've never like raided with people. So
Yeah, do it. No,
Move.
absolutely do it. You've got the opportunity.
yeah.
Yeah,
Do it.
everyone is joining now though, which is kind of weird. Like the view count is going up and
Floppy.
up.
Oh, I don't look at your view count anymore. I've given up looking at view count. I'm just like, if the people want to chill,
Oh,
that's
wow.
cool.
We're raiding floppy.
We're raiding
Awesome.
floppy. Send. Nice.
I feel always so weirded out. Like, all right, yeah, I know what you guys are talking about. Yeah, I know you guys.
I thought they got one viewer, so I was like, well, let's go rate them.
Heck yeah.
The least raid.
All
No,
right.
don't leave red.
Let me know when that clears out and the raid's done, and then I will end the stream.
You can start the raid now, right? Couldn't you?
I don't know how to do that.
You literally press the button that says red.
Yep.
Oh right.
Ray.
Oh, yeah, SBW, if you want to stay for a moment, we can talk about what I mentioned before D&D briefly, maybe if you want.
Yeah. All right. That is it. Thank you so much. Goodbye.
talk